Thank you for calling United Healthcare. Just a moment while I connect you. Would you be willing to take a brief survey at the end of this call?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, just so you know, when you've finished speaking with the advocate, you'll need to stay on the line to take the
Advocate.
survey. I'm
I see
transferring you
advocates
now.
now. I'm ready to be advocated for. Please advocate for me. Oh, this music. Can you feel it? Can you feel the bland corporate nothing? Oh, delicious. Just sterilize my soul with your loop of sounds.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling United Healthcare Group for retirees. My name is Patricia, and how may I help you?
Good afternoon at 7 p.m., Trikisha. Trikisha?
Yes.
That's a tricky name to pronounce.
Oh, okay, yes. It's kind of like Christina. That's mostly what people call me all my life.
I'm sorry, what? I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
It's kind of like Christina. That's what most people think it is. So that's what most people usually mispronounce it as.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do that to you. What do you like to go by?
I just go by Tisha or Kratisha.
Okay, Kratisha. Well, I just have to ask for your forgiveness in advance. Um, I know you're not expecting this, and it's nothing against you. You've got a difficult job taking these phone calls. I've done it myself. I've probably taken about 250,000 phone calls, I've calculated in my life. Just like you in a call center. You probably work from home. I've done that too. But I understand, the metrics, the impossible metrics that they put on you, and all the phone calls of all the complaints and the bureaucracy and all that. I understand the position you're in. I really do. And I have empathy for that. And I'm not just saying that. Said, Trakisha, I'm actually here to troll you because uh, United Healthcare is an evil company. And people are waking up to it because of current events. And you should know that insurance companies shouldn't exist. They don't actually provide any value at all. You guys just stand between us and healthcare and artificially inflate prices. And then you deny claims. Did you know that United Healthcare denies about 30% of claims? They're the highest deniers of claims in the entire industry. So, I know you need a paycheck. I get it. Trust me, I've been there. I've worked for all kinds of evil assholes. American Express, Discover Card, Wells Fargo, just to name a few. Those guys are evil as hell. And they treated me like a chump, just like they treat you like a chump. So, yeah. What do you think? You think you work for a stand-up company?
For the most part, the company has been on the upper side of what I've been used to dealing with. Um, 9 times out of 10, I'm usually put in positions to do thousands of other people jobs, which is not a problem because everybody has a chain of command to get things done. But they're more catering and more accommodating to that for me. And they will kind of cut you some slack here and there, whereas 9 times out of 10, most of the time, people don't realize what they're. I don't know if they don't realize they put their work off to someone else,
Hmm.
or if they just don't care.
Yeah.
Honestly, but like you said, I have taken over probably 500,000 calls in my
Wow.
lifespan.
I believe you. I believe you, especially if you've done call center work most of your life. It's basically like a modern slave ship. That's how I look at it. They got you tied down with your headset. You got to be at your phone 90% of the time. You have to ask for permission to take a pee break or, kind of. You got your call avoidance and don't get in trouble. You should probably hang up as soon as you feel like you're call avoiding because I'm just here to troll you, I'm here to troll your company. Your company's evil. The CEO, he got what he deserved. I mean, hey, let's face it. The guy is essentially just a big giant parasite. He's the king parasite. How many people have died? You know, 68,000 Americans a year die because they couldn't get coverage because their insurance denied them coverage. 68,000. So who cares about one rich asshole? I don't. I'm not going to mourn that guy. In fact, I think it's great because look at this. Look at what we're doing. I'm seeing social media. I'm seeing people having conversations we should have had a long time ago. What do you think about that?
Well, things happen. Not taking a side, not saying we shouldn't provide sympathy, because it is an unfortunate event. It's something that can happen to any one of us if we were a CEO. So sometimes you have to look at it from his perspective. I do not think he woke up thinking he would be assassinated today, but it's definitely something we all should consider day by day. It could happen to anyone.
Well, a corporation is essentially a dictatorship, right? No, you don't have any say in what the corporation does. You're just paid to make excuses for them and to enforce their rules and policies. And all those rules and policies come from the very, very top. So those people, they make so much money. I mean, more money than you can even conceive of. Imagine making $10 million every year. Can you imagine what that's like? No, I don't think you can. So that money doesn't come out of thin air. It comes from overcharging millions of people for things they don't actually need. See, in America, we're forced to have insurance because otherwise we get charged rates that are even more outrageous. But it didn't used to be this way. In the 1970s and 60s and prior to that, insurance companies didn't even exist. So what's happened? Well, I'll tell you what's happened. A bunch of evil assholes got together and decided to create a giant scam and to get in bed with the government. And so here we are. It's all wrong. And you're participating. I know you don't really understand it or know it, but I'm telling you, hang up on me quickly because they'll catch you on call avoidance. You shouldn't be entertaining my ideas. They're going to punish you for that.
Hello, and thank you for participating in our survey. The survey will take approximately 2 minutes to complete. Did you? Sorry, I didn't get that. For the next question, think only of the agent you just spoke with and their performance. You'll have an opportunity to leave feedback regarding United Healthcare as a whole after this question. Using a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all likely and 5 is extremely likely, based on your experience with the agent and the service you received, please say, how likely are you to recommend us to others?
Extremely likely.
I didn't get that. Using a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all likely and 5 is extremely
Five.
likely, based on your experience
Five.
with the agent and the service
I'm
you
not going to
received,
screw over
please say,
Katisha,
how
man.
likely are you
Five.
to recommend us to others?
Five. Five.
Did
Five.
you experience a phone? At the tone, please record a voice message about your experience today.
Hello, stranger listening to this phone call. I was just here trolling you, and unfortunately, Katisha got caught in the crossfire. She's a wonderful lady. I got nothing bad to say about your agent, other than she should probably choose a different career path because all of us participating in this evil bullshit has to come to an end. I mean, at some point, we've got to stop screwing people over, you know. So I don't know who's going to listen to this. You're probably some middle management type. You probably just deal with the agents directly so that the uppers don't have to, mingle with the help and all that. But you're a scumbag too. If you're actually believing in the Kool-Aid, don't drink the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid's disgusting. It's made out of like high fructose corn syrup and toxic shit that's going to give you cancer. And then when you get cancer, United Healthcare is going to like deny you coverage. So just don't do it. It's like
This
drinking.
concludes our survey.
Oh,
Thank you for taking the time to give United Healthcare
you're
your
welcome.
valuable input.